Hello, my name is Laura Packman, and I am a member of the Planning, Accountability, and Reporting staff at the National Institute of Food and Agriculture. Today, I will be providing an introduction to NIFA Data Gateway. We will cover what is the NIFA Data Gateway, how to search the NIFA Data Gateway, how to perform a project detail search, and how to perform an advanced search. First off, what is the NIFA Data Gateway? The NIFA Data Gateway enables users to find funding data, metrics, and information on projects that have received grant awards from NIFA. In the NIFA Data Gateway, a person can search for active or inactive projects, filter search results, and export search results. The following steps will help you access and utilize the search functions in the NIFA Data Gateway. Next, we'll cover how to search the NIFA Data Gateway. To access the NIFA Data Gateway, you will first navigate to the NIFA website at www.nifa.usda.gov. On the NIFA website, you'll click on the Data section at the top menu bar, and under More Tools, you'll click on the Data Gateway link. On the Data Gateway webpage, you'll click on the Launch NIFA Enterprise Search link to launch the search. Next, you'll select your search section. NIFA Enterprise Search will automatically open on the Project Details Search section. To select another search section, click one of the section names in the tab bar. To perform a project details search, stay on the Project Details tab. Next, we'll cover how to perform a project details search. First, you will select the fields to search. Click on Search in these fields to expand the section and select the data fields you want to search in. Some default search fields are automatically selected at the beginning. To add or remove search fields, simply check or uncheck the box by the data field name. Next, you'll select fields to show in results. Click on Show these fields in the results to expand the section. To add or remove search fields from your results, simply expand each subsection and check or uncheck the box by the data field name. Some default search fields are automatically selected at the beginning. Fields marked with a red asterisk cannot be selected in tabular view. To include these fields in your search results, you must select Document View. All fields under Progress Details are marked with a red asterisk and can only be selected when using Document View. When setting up your project details search, you'll then select Results Format, which you choose from Tabular or Document. The Tabular Results view is the default selection. This shows your results in a data table format. Document View shows search results in a nested format, with progress report data listed underneath each project result. The Tabular Results view is the default selection in Project Details Search. This shows your results in a data table format as shown on this slide. Note that fields marked with a red asterisk cannot be selected in Tabular View. To include these fields in your search results, you must select Document View. Document View shows search results in a nested format with progress report data listed underneath each project result. Again, please note that fields marked with a red asterisk cannot be selected in Tabular View. To include these fields in your search results, you must select Document View. Next, you will enter the terms you wish to search by. Type in the words you want to search in the Search These Terms box. and click the green Search button to see the search results. This action searches the fields that are selected in the Search in These Fields list. Next, we'll cover how to search by terms with Boolean operators. You can search using the Boolean operators and, or, and not. These operators or joiners must be capitalized when used. If you enter corn and water, the search will only return results that contain both search terms, corn and water. If you enter corn or water, the search results will return results that contain either search term, corn or water. And if you enter corn not water, the search will return all results that contain corn, but exclude any that contain water. You may also search by terms with wildcards in the project detail search. You can use the wildcards asterisk and question mark. If you enter BIO asterisk, you will return results containing words that begin with BIO, such as biology, biophysics, etc. If you enter a wildcard asterisk MENT, you will return results containing words that end with MENT, such as equipment, shipment, etc. If you enter BR D, you will return results containing words such as breed, brood, bred, brand, etc. You may also search by terms with quotes in the project details search. For example, if you enter quotation mark corn-based polymers quotation mark, you will return results only when all three of those words are found in that exact order. Without quotes, the AND operator is assumed by default. For example, if you enter corn-based polymers with no quotes, it is the same as searching corn and based and polymers. After clicking the green search button, you can narrow your results by selecting any of the filters that appear to the left of search results. You can add and remove the filters anytime to narrow or expand your search results. For example, I have selected the sponsoring agency, National Institute of Food and Agriculture, to limit my search results to the projects funded by NIFA. In addition, I have filtered using the funding mechanism filter to only include NIFA non-formula projects. These are the competitive grant programs that NIFA administers. You may also use the filter chooser to select the most useful filters to you. In addition, you can hide filters to expand the results in full screen. When selecting a filter, you can scroll through the filter list to see the available filter values. After searching by term and applying any applicable filters, you can also export your search results. To export and save a CSV file of your results, click on the orange Export button that appears at the top right corner of the page. To open an individual project page, click on the project title or accession number that appear in the search results by default. On the project page, you will find detailed project information, including the non-technical summary, goals, methods, outputs, and impacts of the selected project. Next, we'll cover how to perform an advanced search. As noted earlier, NIFA Enterprise Search will automatically open on the Project Details Search section. To navigate to Advanced Search, click the Advanced Search tab in the tab bar. The Advanced Search section allows specific data fields to be searched and complex queries to be built for all NIFA project-related data, including progress report data, final report data, and project financial report data. The Advanced Search allows users to search all data fields, whereas Project Detail Search is limited to certain fields. Similar to the Project Detail Search, you will click on Show these fields in the results to expand the section to add and remove search fields from your results. You'll simply expand each subsection and check or uncheck the box by the data field name. Some default search fields are automatically selected at the beginning. You will also select the result format from tabular or document. The view options in Advanced Search are the same as the options in Project Details Search. Tabular Results View is the default selection, and this shows your results in a data table format. Document View shows search results in a nested format with progress report data listed underneath each project result. Similar to Project Details Search, the fields marked with a red asterisk cannot be selected in Tabular View. To include these fields in your search results, you must select Document View. All fields under Progress Details are marked with a red asterisk and can only be selected when using Document View. Under the Advanced Search panel, click on Results should match all the conditions in this group and to select the Boolean operator for the group from these options. Results should match any of the conditions in this group, which is the OR option. Results should match all the conditions in this group, which is the AND option. And results should not match any of the conditions in this group, which is the NOT option. Next, you will select a field for your condition. Click on Select a Field to open the list of available data fields. You can scroll through the list or type in the top field to narrow the list. In this example, I have typed PROG in the top field to narrow the field list. Then you can click on the field to select the field you wish to base your first condition on. In this example, I'm clicking on Program Code. After selecting the field for the condition, you'll select the condition for the values. Click on Select a Condition for the Values to open the list of available options. As you can see here, I have selected Program Code as the field. Selecting the or not options from the list will provide a searchable list of data available. For fields that contain numerical values, the conditions will include equal, greater, less, and range options. In this example, I am selecting should contain any of these items, which is the OR option. Next, you will add items or set values for the condition. Click on Click and Type to add items to open the list of available items under the selected field. When using the or not operators, you may filter the list by typing, and you may select multiple items. In this example, we typed beginning farmer in the text field to narrow the results. For each item you wish to include, you must repeat the search and select by clicking the item in the list. This program code condition limits the results to the projects under the selected NIFA programs. Next, you may choose to add additional conditions or nested groups. To add additional conditions, hover your cursor over the 3 horizontal line icon in the top right corner of the pane to view the Append Single Field condition and Append Nested Group options. Click the + circle to append an additional single field condition to the current group. Click the + folder to append a nested group to the current group. For each additional condition added, you will repeat steps 5 through 7. For each added condition, you will follow the same steps to select the field for the condition, select the condition for the field values, and then add items or set values for that condition. In this example, I have selected the field Initial Award Fiscal Year for my second condition. I have selected the condition should be greater than for the field values, and I have set the value as 2020. In this example, the results will bring back all of the grant projects under the 4 program codes listed in the first condition that also have an initial award fiscal year 2020 and later. After setting up the conditions for your group, You will click the green search button at the bottom right corner to run your query. Note that the number of expected results appears at the bottom of the search module and updates as you add and remove conditions. Here you can see that the expected results are 177 projects. To limit your advanced search results to NIFA-funded projects without using a specific program code, you should set a condition with the field Sponsoring Agency and set the matching value as NIFA. After setting this condition, the results will show all of the projects that meet the listed conditions across all NIFA programs. Similar to Project Detail Search, to export and save a CSV file of your results, click on the orange Export button that appears at the top right corner of the page. Similar to Project Detail Search, in the Advanced Search Results, to open an individual project page, click on the project title or accession number that appear in the search results. This will take you to the same project page that appears in the Project Detail Search results. On the project page, you will find detailed project information, including the non-technical summary, goals, methods, outputs, and impacts. Thank you for taking time today to learn about the NIFA Data Gateway. Please contact electronic@usda.gov if you have any NIFA Data Gateway questions in the future. Thank you again and have a great day.